Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage, and we're working on my 34 Cabriolet today. In the last video we got the rear brake lines and all the pedals and stuff set up. I'm going to be working on the front brake lines today. Hopefully we'll get everything installed and bled today. I need to cut new front drums because the front drums that are on this currently are way out of spec. I got another set, so we're going to toss them on the brake drum cutter, cut them, install them, bleed everything. I think I'm going to work on mounting the headlights and figuring out some stuff on the front of the engine with a offset generator bracket and changing the engine mounts and a few things like that. So we got a bunch of little stuff to do today. We'll see how far we get at the end, but hopefully by the end the front end of the car will be looking much better with all the headlights and brake lines and all that stuff sorted. So let's get to work. Alright, so we got the driver's side, front and rear all finished up. I figured I'd show this thing off. I don't know if we've ever showed it on video before in detail, but one of our viewers actually sold us this Amico brake, what's the official term? Brake gauge. So you measure your drum, set it up, and then you can put it on your brake shoes and set your brake shoes to match the drum. So I got the other side done already. This is pretty handy, and measuring the drum to make sure it's good to even attempt to cut it to resurface it. And it also helps set up the shoes, so when you go to bleed them, everything's already set up. There's less guessing. So I'm gonna set up this side. Matt cut a set of front drums for me already. So they're good to go. The rears were already good to go. They were on that rear when we got it. So go through, set this front up, put the drum on. I have new seals. We have good used bearings that I'm gonna repack. And then the brakes will be done minus bleeding. So making progress. Sweet. Just need to pack the wheel bearings, change the seal on that drum, and we are good to go on the front.
Oh, hang on a second.
Yep.
You have that line wrench, you got a leak at your line here, it looks like.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, I got a leak up here too.
Okay, well, we're getting fluid out.
Yeah.
That sucks having leaks. Oh boy, yeah. I think we just found all the brake fluid that was for the front side, right?
Yeah, I said I heard a noise.
You did.
I wonder where the fuck that's coming from. On the video, you can probably just see brake fluid shooting out of that wheel. Where do we have a leak from?
It'll look a lot like my engine run video.
Yeah. Let's tighten it out. See it.
Excellent.
Alright, try
Alright.
it again.
Let's go.
Let me double check.
Yep.
I don't think puddles that are there were there. So it should be okay.
Alright. About 10, same thing again, about 10 pumps and hold it.
Is it leaking more up front now, Steve? I keep hearing that noise now.
I don't see it. I think that's just the brakes.
No, it's
moving.
running down the tire.
Is it?
I can see it literally running down the front tire.
Okay.
Is there a hole somewhere?
That's coming out from inside the brakes, yeah. Like the wheel cylinder's leaking inside or something.
I got a fucked wheel cylinder. Wait,
Maybe.
is it coming out from the inside the backing plate?
Yeah, it's coming right out from inside the back.
Right here, well, it's coming down the top of the spindle too. Let me step on it a little.
Yep, go ahead. Nothing up top.
Alrighty, so we took 2 steps forward and 7 back. Started bleeding, we got fluid to the rear cylinders, and then I heard this weird noise as we were pumping. We couldn't figure out what it was until we saw two giant puddles of brake fluid at the front wheels. We think the wheel cylinders were either overboard or had the wrong like seal in the front of the bigger portion of the wheel cylinder, just pissing brake fluid inside of the drum and just everywhere. So luckily Matt has a ton of rebuild kits, and we found some old but good, still malleable rubber seals. The old ones were 35 millimeter and the new ones were 1.25 inches, I think.
Okay.
Something like that. They fit much more snug. So we're gonna see how much brake fluid we spray all over the place on this go around. So we're gonna try this again, see how it goes. Hopefully we don't, we wasted a bunch of brake fluid. All right, Steve.
All right.
I guess let me just pump it.
Yeah.
Luckily, the good thing is my front backing plates have giant holes drilled in them everywhere, so it's literally just running out.
They'll drain nicely.
You know what? This time I don't hear that weird noise.
Well, you know what?
I can hear the spring moving now.
Okay.
Ooh, the pedal is firming.
Get the heck out.
Oh, it's leaking from somewhere.
Yep, right here.
On the backing plate.
I can't tell. Yes.
So both cylinders are now.
They're both shit.
Okie dokie. Good thing Matt bought brake parts for that 38 over there. I'm gonna steal them. We're gonna try those because these two obviously.
These are shit.
Yeah, I think they might have been overboard, and the wiper or seal on the inside doesn't work. So try this again. All right, so I took the weekend off. Steve and I got it 90% lead, and then this wheel cylinder started leaking. So there's 3 different wheel cylinders I put in this wheel just to find out. This is my first time having to deal with this. When the shoes are adjusted too far in, the wheel cylinder can't seal. Did not know that. So basically what happens is I need to sand this shoe profile. I think it's like this 6 inches is where it's touching. So I can adjust the shoes out more to get the plungers inside to the right spot where they're seal. The passenger side is holding with that different wheel cylinder in there, but I'm gonna fix it, do the same thing to that side, just to alleviate any more problems. So I'm going to set up the brake gauge again and go over this side and try and radius what I can. I gotta pull this wheel cylinder out, clean it. Or actually, I'll probably put one of my new ones in. This is like a old rebuilt one. Put the new one in, clean it, fill it full of brake fluid, put it in here. One of the tips I saw online is that you actually put some brake fluid in the wheel cylinder, so when you put the spring on and it pushes the shoe in, it doesn't push the plungers in too far. So we're gonna try that, see how it works, but we're gonna take it all apart again. Seems to be a theme today, for this project. So take it all back apart, try and radius these shoes, and go from there. Alrighty, so we got the brakes and the headlights mounted. We wanted to end this video mounting taillights as well, but we ran into a little bit of a predicament. So these were the taillights I was originally going to run. I believe they're like 37 Oldsmobile. We were thinking about putting them on the side of the frame rail, and then after I mounted one up, we're not really keen on how they look, and they have like a weird tapered bottom to them, so they point out. So we have to do a bunch of modifications to make them work. I have these Buick taillights as well. They're like 42 to 48 Buick taillights. We're mocking them up to see what we like, but this is gonna have to take a breather and just kind of stand back and look and see what I like best. I've been leaning towards these Buick lights. I think they'd be cool, recessed into the this like rear panel. We got to sit and look at it. I'm going to spend some time today, just really look, make sure I like it. But that's how these projects go. You think you got everything lined up, and then some things come unraveled. So I'm going to stare at those. I'm glad I got the headlights mounted. At least they're done. The brakes are bled. All that's taken care of. So in the next video, we'll work on potentially modifying that rear panel or mounting the taillights to the side of the frame rails. They'll need some work to make them all flow. So thanks guys for watching. Comment down below which taillight you like better, the Oldsmobile or the Buick. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day staring and figure out what I like best. Thanks guys for watching. Catch you later.